What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be giving you my top 10 favorite fighters in the UFC ever. 2026 edition. Obviously, like I said a few videos ago in my first one, actually, I've only been watching for about two and a half years. My first card was Adesanya Strickland, so I haven't exactly been watching that long. So every fighter on this list, or at least in the top 10, are current fighters. They're still currently fighting. You'll see at the honorable mentions that that's the only spot where I have people that are retired because I didn't really watch them. So I don't have that much of a connection other than like TikTok clips, and that's not enough to really, break the barrier. So let's get further ado. Honorable mentions, we got my favorite big country, Roy Nelson. I love me some fatty fats that know how to do at least something and not just die of a fucking heart attack in the ring. And how do you just not love Roy Nelson? My favorite thing is, him rubbing his belly and seeing him knock out big jacked motherfuckers. I mean, seeing this dude that looks like he showed up eating a 20-ounce steak before the fucking fight and beating guys that look like they had 18 steroids put in their ass. I mean, it's hilarious. He has a right hook or a right overhand. That's it. Don't expect him to throw anything else. That is all he's going to throw. And I love it. You got DC, Daniel Cormier, obviously, another fat guy that I just love. I mean, great personality. Love to listen to him outside now that, obviously he's a commentator, even when he's saying dumb shit. Honestly, that's part of it. I kind of love when he says some dumb shit when I'm watching UFC because it makes me laugh. Even if he says fucking, we all know. But, yeah, obviously, I like more him just for his personality, honestly. He's probably one of the biggest personalities. Korean Zombie, for one, my favorite, nickname for UFC fighter ever. Fucking love this guy. Somebody that's just going to go in there and say, I'm going to kill you or you're going to kill me. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Somebody's going out cold, and that's the end of the story. I love fighter. That's my favorite kind of fighter is brawlers, bro. I'm not really a fan of grapplers. Grappling can be interesting. I was a wrestler, so it can be interesting. I like submissions, not as much as knockouts, but I don't know. There's just a lot of laying prayers out there. So it's just not as interesting. But last but not least, anyway, we got Justin Gaethje. Just another guy that either he's going out or they're going out. And you got to respect that. You got to respect somebody that just drunks like he's fights like he's in a fucking bar, bro. He fights like he's 8 shots deep and he's just coming in ready to, bro, I wanted that pool table. Poof. And out you go, or out he goes, because he's 8 shots deep. But anyway, let's get into this top 10. At number 10, we got Max Holloway. Damn, look at that big-ass nose. I kind of always forget how big his nose is. Anyway, I love Max Holloway. Bro goes in there and consistently put on bangers, unless you're looking at his last fight. But we don't pay attention to his last fight. Love the point down. Probably one of my favorite things any fighter does. Owns the center of the ring when he's not fighting Topuria. Fucking obviously his fight with Gaethje, banger. One of the greatest moments of all time with that last second KO on him. The fight with Poirier, fucking banger. The fights with Volkanovski, fucking bangers. This guy's whole career has just been fucking bangers. And he has a fucking chin on him too. I think the only person I can remember that's cracked it is Topuria. I can't remember if anybody else is. You'd have to remind me. But, I mean, this guy is just a fucking killer out there, and I gotta love it. At number 9, we got... Guys, it's me, Marab. I am here at number 9. I am so excited. I wish I was a bit higher, but number 9 is okay. We got Marab. One of the 2 grapplers that are going to be on the top 10. I just love him. He fucking talks hilarious. I love how he talks. But somebody that just goes out there and beats you by fucking stamining you. How do you not love it? This dude goes out there, shoots 87 takedowns, picks you up, brings you to his corner, slams you down, does a bunch of weird shit. Gotta love it. I love very just weird fighters. People that are just strange, gotta be on some kind of drugs. I don't know what Merab's on. Maybe cocaine. Could be like bath salts, to be honest, because he's like a cracked out squirrel or something. Another guy with an absolutely fucked up nose, just destroyed. But I think he broke his nose recently. I hope that means he's not out for another long time. But anyway, Merab, number 9. At number 8, we got Ilia Topuria. Yeah, this one for me is pretty self-explanatory. Every fight he's in, absolute destruction. The fucking murder in this man's fist should be classified as a war crime. Because the things he's doing to everybody's favorite fighters, Volkanovski, fucking Holloway. I remember me and my buddy watching the Oliveira fight in my living room. And I other than a moment we'll get to later, I don't know if I've ever looked at a screen in such appallment than watching Oliveira out cold on the floor. But this man is so fun to watch, such slick boxing, such amazing power. Wouldn't really call him a brawler. Obviously, he's a lot slicker than that. But just the fact that every time he puts his hands on somebody, you're just lights out. So, yeah, I mean, you just can't not love Ilia Topuria if you like people getting knocked out, I think. So, yeah, we got him at number 8. Number 7, we got Quillen Salkeld. Up-and-comer in the division, just finally got ranked today. This dude is just such a good personality. I love what he does. You know, the smoking smoking that pack right after he beats anybody. What are we smoking that Dariush pack after the last fight? That mustache, beautiful, love it. The head kick KO on I don't even remember what his name is. I remember that one too. That one was crazy. Knocking out Andrew Jublee. The submission on, Malarkey? Jamie Malarkey, is that what his name is? The guy that has, no eyebrows. Am I the only one that noticed that? He just doesn't have eyebrows. Or maybe they're blonde or something. But, Quillen goes out there and puts on bangers. I'm excited to see him again. It didn't really look like he got dropped once, but it didn't really look like he took damage. So, I'm excited to see him again. And I'm hoping he does some... I forgot who he called it. Did he call out Gamrot? I don't really know if I want him to see Gamrot. As much as I want him to knock Gamrot out, it might be a grapple fest, and I don't want to watch a grapple fest. Even if it might be pretty decent. There would probably be some good scrambles and shit. So, it actually would probably be pretty interesting. So, I actually wouldn't mind that fight. So, yeah. Quillen Salkeld, number 7. Number 6. Paddy the Baddy Bimlet. Oi, I'm a Scouser. We get number 6. Not quite top 5, though. Yeah, they don't get knocked out. And it's a little sad, obviously, after the last fight. Gaethje putting the pounding on him. I sadly picked Paddy in that fight. I also thought Paddy wasn't going to be a bona fide retard and not use his grappling at all. But I love Paddy's personality. I love people that also just, he's somebody that I think is very relatable as a normal human compared to outside the cage, He loves him some, pizza? I don't remember that interview. He's talking about the shit he eats, likes to be fat. I need him to stop that because he's not looking great. That thing he posted for the BSD, I'm going to pick him for that too. Get ready. But he looked, didn't look great. But he normally ends up looking pretty decent for fight night, so I'll let him do what he does. But hopefully we can get back in that win column. Paddy the Baddy, love him as a personality, love him as a fighter, which is striking could become a little better. I guess I lied because he is kind of I guess there's 3 grapplers. He is also considered a grappler, I guess. So 3 grapplers. But, yeah, Paddy the Baddy, number 6. Now let's get to the top 5. And at number 5, we have Alex Politan Pereira. Yeah, Alex is just a fucking killer, bro. Chama. It's just, I love that. The time Ankalaev said it and you would have thought he just shot, fucking Pereira's mom is so funny. Obviously, him knocking you out and then hitting you with the fucking, I don't even know what the kid's called, but that fucking stance, hilarious. This has got to be the most terrifying thing to see staring you down ever. Like, I'm honestly thinking, would I rather see this? If I was, like, in the middle of the ocean, in the abyss, would I rather see a great white coming out or a giant Alex Pereira head that, is... I'm pretty sure I'm taking the shark every day. I don't care. I just don't care. That's terrifying. But obviously, very slick, great boxer, or, kickboxer. Just fucking so fun to watch. He was pretty up there in the ones I watched pretty fat. He had a banger at 300. That was Jamal Hill, wasn't it? That was Jamal fight. Both the KOs against Yuri Prohaska. Coming back against Ank was a great comeback story. Great to watch. I think every Alex fight is bound to be a banger, I guess, unless he's injured, like that first Ank fight, which was fucking boring as shit. But Alex Politon Pereira, number 5. At number 4, we got... What? Injured? What the fuck? What are we gonna do? What do you mean injured? We're gonna need somebody on short notice or something. Oh, shit! It's Volkanovski coming on short notice! Yeah, just kidding. It's Volk, number 4. How do you not love... Once you get to these top 5, these are the people where, like, if you hate them, like, the top, 6 and 10 through 10, I understand maybe where your hatred for them might come from. 5 and down, if you hate them, bro, you're on my op list. And, number 4, we got Volkanovski. Yeah, he just goes out there, great personality, fucking hilarious. I loved when he did the old man shit, fucking sleeping out there while everybody else is just fucking trying to fight each other. Fucking, I love Australia's too. I mean, their fighters are all super funny. Quillen Salkeld, fucking Volkanovski, Robert Whittaker, fucking, I'm forgetting somebody that's also really funny, but you guys know. And he just goes out there and puts on bangers against no matter who they put him against. I mean, I guess I'm not going to say the funny. He's not knocking people out like everybody, but he gets a plus because I just love his personality, man. Also has to have one of the funnest walkouts that there is. The fucking laying down under when he comes out, man. I mean, even as a non-Australian, I just get so fucking hype hearing that shit come on. So, number 4, we got Alexander the Great Volkanovski. Now we get into my 3 favorite fighters of all time. You better like these 3 or I am coming for you. And you will get hurt. Number 3. Carlos Prates. We all love CP. And you know it. This man is a murderer. He's shown it multiple times. Not only will he take your head off just in one punch, like he did to this man, like he did to Jeff Neal, like he did to whoever he fought before that. I'm not going to lie, I forgot again. Or if he feels like, he'll tear you apart slowly like he did to JDM. Oh, you're getting knocked down? Get back up. Get back up. Fucking, why are you wrestling, brother? I thought you were a boxer. That hilarious. This has got to be... He might be the funniest fighter. When he was doing this shit against Leon, fucking hilarious. Fucking hilarious. This motherfucker chain smokes and drinks beer all day long and then comes out and knocks your fucking head off. How do you not love it? Just a great personality. Elephant ears. Holy shit. I mean, goddamn, I swear his ear's as big as his fist. But just another fighter that I think you literally, if you like the sport of UFC or MMA, he's got to be somewhere in your top because he's just consistently doing anything that's fucking fun. Number 2, Charles Du Bronx Oliveira. Hey, brothers, it's me, Charles Oliveira. Yep, this is the final grappler we're going to have on the list. But that's okay, because he's the best grappler. Obviously, you know what I mean when I'm saying that. Best submission artist ever. And he's just such a great guy. I think that's one of the biggest things with these top three is they're all really good people, too. If you haven't seen, I saw this recently. He has an animal sanctuary where he keeps a bunch of animals. I fuck with that. I love animals, bro. Fucking love animals. I fucking love you, Charles. Marry me. But, no, he can't, because I have to marry number one. But Charles getting his belt, his comeback story, all his great banger fights, if we're not paying attention to the last fight, obviously. But we can give him, we'll give him one. We'll give him one. Because he's allowed. He's Charles Oliveira, bro. He's allowed to have a boring fight every now and then. But, this man has just stole my heart. Because he's just, man, just so fun. Such a good guy. You love to see him every time he gets denounced to fight. Hopefully, obviously, like, he didn't take a lot of damage last time. So hopefully he'll get another fight soon against, I guess I don't even know. I feel like the only person I've seen would be like Armin rematch. But I'd be fine with that. That would probably be a good that would be a good grappling fight. That would be a great one. So, Charles do Bronx Oliveira, number 2. We're here, boys. My number 1 favorite fighter of all time. Who do you think it is? I'll give you moments, seconds. That was not English. You have a few moments to guess. Time's up. My favorite fighter is Yuri, a.k.a. the Samurai, a.k.a. the GOAT, Prochazka. This man is the person, that has made me fall in love with the sport of MMA. This fucking antenna. I'm not gonna lie, I was so upset when he cut his fucking hair and I didn't have the antenna. And then you hear the story of him cutting it off for a woman with cancer and him donating it to her. And immediately this man gets double the triple billion points that I already had for him, as he's already also such an interesting fucking striker, such an interesting fighter, such an interesting human specimen in general. I'm sure you've seen all the videos, climbing mountains, just in Mexico, climbing mountains without safety gear, fucking going into random lakes and rivers, fucking training in the mountains of wherever the fuck. I don't know. I don't care. All I know is this man is the best and will always be. This whole list has subject to change, but I'm going to tell you right now, I think the only one that will never subject to change is my GOAT and the GOAT of the UFC. My fucking Yuri Prochazka. And if you don't like Yuri Pro, we don't talk about the AI that happened at 327. We all know that was AI. AI. If you don't like Yuri Prochazka, I'm smiting you. I am smiting you. I have the power. I am smiting you. Calling it right now. So you better be on the list of fucking lovers, or I will find you. Anyway, guys, those are the top 10 fighters to me, except for him. He is the number 1. This is the only one that's not an opinion, by the way. This is factual. Number 1 fighter ever. But that is the list. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a good one.